and this is Beyond the Tracks podcast. What's going on? It's your man DJ Big Mike.
And it's your boy, the Angry Artist.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast. We back, baby!
What it do? What up, doe?
Bruh, it's been a long time.
It's called life.
Yeah, life has been lifing. That's for damn sure.
Life's been lifing.
You've been doing the damn thing. Listen, we coming back. We talking today. We're talking to the special guest, Lloyd Cheatham Jr., aka the Angry Artist, aka Lloyd Cheatham, Mr. Lloyd Cheatham Art. Bruh, like just man,
I
just
do
go
this for fun.
Just go.
I do this. What you want me to do? I don't even know where to go, man.
Man, just tell the people what you've been working on, what you've been doing. It's been crazy.
Well, I actually have a legitimate comic book company now, Upstarts Comics LLC.
Boom.
I'm working on 3 books right now.
I'm gonna try to put that in the clip.
Yeah, I got 3 books going right now.
3 books.
Yes. And let me see. I'm working on some stuff for another show.
Okay.
I've been my grind mode. I'm upgrading utensils, getting new tools and everything else because something goes down, I gotta be able to create still.
Yeah, you got that new iPad 17,000 inch. You know, everybody out here in these streets getting these 85-inch TVs and
What?
shit.
I
You know,
know.
for like $3. You out here getting iPads and shit. I love it.
You know what? You don't invest in yourself, nobody else will.
Say it.
For
say
real.
Say it one more time.
If you don't invest in yourself, nobody else will.
They will not. Man, let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about I want to talk about your life journey. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of how do I want to say it? Like not really I don't want to talk about the doubters. I want to talk about how we as a society is so wrapped up in get a big boy job, you know, go to work, you know, work your 9 to 5 or work
Yes.
your hours, go get your paycheck kind of thing. And how that was even you growing up, you know, that mindset.
What's funny is, now you know my dad. My dad's a man's man.
Right.
Steel mill, Marine, everything.
Right.
He didn't understand my infatuation with comics and toys and collectibles and art. He wanted me to go play football, play basketball. I didn't want to do that shit.
Right.
I didn't. It didn't enthuse me. My mom always told me from a kid to come out of fantasy world.
Come out of fantasy world. Okay. Yeah. I can understand that.
I was always somewhere else. Because I look at life differently than everybody else. You know I do.
Right.
I see things differently.
Well, like I say all the time, you're a weirdo.
And I'm proud of it. Weird is
You a
in.
nerd.
Nerd is
I've been saying that from day one. You a nerd.
Yeah.
You a weirdo. But quiet as kept, you just had a different mindset and a different mentality.
Yes.
And you believed in yourself when nobody else believed in you.
Yes.
Even your parents. Your parents didn't believe in you.
Nope.
And you know, we hear that kind of shit all the time. It's like, oh, I want to go do A, B, and C, right? And people, parents, relatives, they go, no, I don't do that. You know, ain't no money in that. Or,
Yes.
you know, whoop-de-whoop. Or, you know, just you gotta have a job because you gotta have a credit score and you gotta be able to buy a house and you gotta be able to buy a car and you gotta be able to buy this and you gotta be able to support your family. And it's like I think about you all the time because I feel like I've supported you from day one, seen your vision. We've tried to do multiple things in the past to kind of get that vision driven, right?
Yeah.
But I can understand how like some people like that takes work, that takes effort, that takes energy,
Yes.
that takes all the stuff that's hard. And I'm always that person to say, if this shit was easy, everybody would do it. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
And so it's like even now, like with the age that we're in now, I mean, you got people, man, they're making crazy money and have no artistic talent. It reminds me of me, and we're gonna get on that in a minute. But it reminds me of me where I can't play an instrument to save my life. I took trumpet when I was like 5th grade. I couldn't play that motherfucker right. Man, it's only 3 little things, right? But I had an ear for music, and I've always loved music. So what did I do? I ended up, took me years, but I ended up becoming a DJ. That's my love of music. I can blend stuff. I can, I know how to beat match. I can do all this stuff that DJs do. It just took me a while to get to that level.
Yeah,
So let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about it.
Well, I can say this. My mom lived long enough for me to hear her say she's glad I didn't listen to her. And that kind of made me like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. Everybody always wanted me to go, because, I'm not a dumb guy. Everybody wanted me to go to the right and go do this, go use your brain, go do this. But that's not what I wanted to do. It didn't even feel right.
Yeah, you've been an artist. I remember seeing a picture of you. I think it was on the first time I actually ever seen it. I believe it was either hanging or sitting at your dad's house. And it's you like on a chair or something with a towel tied around your neck. And I was like, this boy been a damn superhero all his life.
That was at Michigan State at my Uncle Mitt's house where he was going to school.
Okay.
Yeah, and
how old was you in that pic? We got to find that pic too.
4? I think I got it on my Facebook. I think I got it.
That's wild.
But yeah, and I had this teacher growing up, going to high school, Mr. Corbin, that everybody that knows me and in my circle knows who he is.
Okay.
I saw him the other day. Well, I say about 2 weeks ago. I saw him. My boy was by his house. I said, hey, stop, let me out. I got out and talked to him. He goes, Lloyd, how are you doing today? He goes, I know about your art. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing all right. And then he grabbed me by my shoulder with them big monster hands and said, do you remember what I told you? You were in 9th grade. There'll be a time in your life where you won't have your art. And come back to it because you need it, and it needs you. I'm getting chills right now because he spoke that into existence. I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
14 years old.
Well, I think you've had that talent. You know what I'm saying? You've always had that talent. So
I had so many people detracting me saying don't do that. I did it for fun. I never took it seriously, but I did it for fun. I got good jobs and everything else and then completely just quit doing it. I didn't have a drawing table in my house.
Yeah.
I didn't have none of that in my house anymore. I was making money. I was doing the grown-up thing. Yeah. I got 2 degrees. Don't even use them.
Right.
I don't use them.
Right.
I don't use them. About, 4 years ago? This happened?
Yeah.
This happened, and I got sat down for like a year and a half. I got sat down. It humbled me a lot because I was doing really good labor. I was a labor foreman, doing all kinds of good things, making all kinds of great money. Art wasn't even on my radar at that time.
Right.
It really wasn't. I was fucking around, playing, whatever. But then I realized I got about 10 bands in the book, empty office. Filled the office up.
Okay.
I bought new computers. I bought drawing paper, drawing tablets, and everything else. And I survived a year and a half.
Just off your art.
Just off my art. A year and a half.
Yeah. That, as they say, your side hustle.
Yes. Yeah, your little job.
Your little job.
Yeah. Your little business. Your little business. Little business.
You still doing your little business, Lloyd? Oh, man, ain't that crazy?
And out the blue, Lloyd Sr. was at his house chilling, watching basketball. He goes, hey, tell you something. Keep doing your art, man. But keep you some health insurance. Until you can afford it, keep your job. But keep doing your art. Who is this man talking to me? This man wanted me to go ahead and play football and go do all this shit, but he finally saw what I was capable of doing.
Right.
He understood the assignment at that point.
Yeah.
And that kind of gave me even more motivation to go forward.
And I feel like, man, if parents, kind of push that more with kids when they do see that talent, even though they feel like that talent might not make them money at that time, continue to push them with that talent. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. And like I'm 100% believer. I say it all the time. You allow your job to be a means to an end to do what you really want to do or what you dream of. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing I think with us, especially as Black people, our dreams get pushed to the side because they're considered little jobs, your little hustle, your little business, your little side hustle. Yeah. I had somebody at work tell me one time, how many jobs you got? You got a lot of side hustles. And I said, yep. But she was kind of saying it sarcastically. Right. And she said, I wish I had some kind of side hustles. And I looked at her in her face and I said, it's impossible. She said, why? And I said, because you ain't built for that. I said, you're a worker bee. And I said, and that's okay.
And
I wasn't trying to be hateful.
But that's real.
I was just saying, you're a worker bee. We need worker bees.
Yeah, we
You know
do.
what I'm saying? We need worker bees. And that's how society has set us up to be worker bees, to work for the 1%, the 3%, the 5%, the 10%. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So being a worker bee, it's okay. We need worker bees.
I'm not built for that.
But yeah, like me and you, we've always had some kind of side hustle. Even if it's something where we go, oh well, this just pays for
This.
this.
So we're able to do that.
It's like DJ. I spent $1,500, started DJing to
there with
build
you.
equipment.
I went with you, remember?
Yeah, every time I
that.
DJ'd, I bought more equipment.
You did.
And I still to this day, that's what I do. I DJ and I just buy more shit. Because I can.
It sustains what you want to do.
And it's like you with art is the same way. Like, I mean, first your first art was like graphic design and doing business cards. I think you did.
Everybody's
Never Say Never's first business card, real business cards.
Yeah.
You did Totally Focused. Remember Totally Focused with the iced out chain?
Yeah, that one was fun. And it broke the ground. It was sunk in the ground.
Oh, that was the CD. The CD
Yeah,
cover.
I'm saying, but yeah, I had fun with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with that.
So it's like even that was quote, a little job, a side hustle, but then you did multiple CD covers, you did multiple artwork for people, multiple graphic design. And that was only, you're hustling $50 here, $100 here, $75 there, but now all of a sudden, guess what? You got your own printer to make your own flyers.
Boom.
You got this set up to make this. You got this to make this. Art is the same way. Like I seen you hustling prints like it's nobody's business because that's paying for your paint. That's paying for your canvas. That's paying for your banner. As you guys see over there, one of his banners, you see his artwork behind him. Like that paid for all that.
It did.
So for the people that say, your little side hustle, your little job, you can't do it. You just go to work, punch a clock. You just punch a clock.
Dude at work was like, Lloyd, how do you do that? He's 21 years old. And he was really wide-eyed and pencil out, basically waiting for notes. I said, it's got to be in you. You got to.
That's
you
facts.
got to have that. You got to have that wanted. You got to figure out what you want to do.
That's facts.
And what's it gonna take to get there. I'm like, if you don't have none of that, you won't get shit.
Yeah,
You're spinning your wheels.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying to the young folks is, find something you're passionate about.
Yes.
Something you believe in.
Yes.
Because look, I can agree with you on that because I've tried to get into a lot of shit that I didn't really have the passion for. I just thought it was going to bring me some money.
And what I always tell you.
And it was garbage.
Well, hey,
right? And I just didn't do it. I just don't.
Stop. Don't do that.
I just don't do it too wholeheartedly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like everybody's like the podcast. How much money you make doing a podcast?
None of your business.
I can tell you, I might not make a damn dollar, but I love to do it. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that all the time. But it will create some income at some point. You feel
Apple started in a garage. Wasn't making no money.
None. Spending
all kinds of money. It took them years to get in the game.
Yep.
Years before they started making money.
Yep.
So shut up.
Right.
Mind your business.
And now where they at?
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I say
I see Ford right now in this room.
Yeah. Well, I'm an Apple guy because I own stock.
I don't stock too, but hey, it's a tool to me.
But I will tell you this: I didn't start investing in Apple stock until I looked around my room one day and was like, "Shit, I got 25 fucking Apple products around here.
Yes.
How much stock do I own? None.
Get some of that.
God.
Get some of that. Get some of that.
I should have invested 40 years ago, and we wouldn't be sitting in here in this studio.
If you can invest 40 years ago, you was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah.
No, we would not, but yeah.
But hey,
it's what it is.
Shout out to my man Brad Roberts because he's the one that turned me on to Apple. My first Apple was a Macintosh SE30 given to me by my homie.
Ooh. The first one I saw was the Mac you could carry around. It was Mac like this. Screen on it, had Mac paint on it. My teacher, Mr. Corbin, brought it to class. We were like, what the fuck is that?
Ooh, yeah, that was pre SE30.
Yes.
The SE30 was the original iMac, the all-in-one.
This was all in one.
That was all-in-one too?
He carried it in it came with a little case and put it on the backpack.
That's wild.
He brought it into class. We was all like,
had like 56K of memory. And that was the top of the line, top of the line.
Drawn with a mouse and Mac paint.
And Mac paint, yeah.
Like, ooh, y'all see this? Look at this.
Listen, it came with like 3 programs. It came with like Mac Paint, like some little Oregon Trail, and then
And it was some kind of 3D program.
well, it came with the word processor.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. That's funny.
And what's funny is Mac Paint was made by somebody else then too. It wasn't made by Mac. It's something really big now.
Who is it made by?
Shout out Photoshop.
Adobe? What? I
Mac
didn't
Paint
know.
turned into Photoshop.
Oh shit, you're right. That's crazy.
Because remember, it was only an Apple product for so many years. You couldn't get on anything else.
That's crazy. Yeah. See, we telling our age like a mug right now.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now these kids, they take stuff for granted. We don't.
That's true. That's true.
We absolutely don't.
Yeah, it's funny like when we talk about kids and technology, like they have
Because they were born with it.
they have no clue. They have
They
no
don't appreciate it because they were born to it. They don't appreciate it at all because at 5, take his tablet.
Yeah, that's
10,
right.
take his phone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I know more 3-year-olds that know how to operate a tablet better than a 50-year-old.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I remember my daughter was like 5, and it was some website she wanted to go to. They on your computer. I'm like, ugh, yeah, go ahead. But she got on it and went straight to it. I'm like,
Right, Barbie.com. Let's go.
no, it was a learning program. It was like a video game set, but it was like a learning. I was like, but she didn't get right to it. She went straight to it.
Yeah, she knew.
I was like, she on my computer.
She about to download something crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's like I just want to say, like, since we back, I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
A lot of people kind of missed us. You know what I mean? I've been hearing stuff in the streets that they miss us.
Well, they weren't missing too much because they weren't watching the old ones.
Facts. Well, some boosted up.
Not much.
Well, let me rephrase.
Not
it.
much.
My fans.
Not much.
My fans been telling me about some old episodes. So
Not much. But no, I'm
listen,
just saying.
my 6 people I fuck with.
But but for real, it's like people say, "Oh, they miss you because they can't see what you're doing. They're being nosy."
Well, a lot of times that's the case. Yeah.
Why are you doing that? What are you doing different?
Yeah.
It ain't because they care about you at all. They just think you're doing something better. They want to know what it is.
Shit, let's get into it.
Dead ass.
We got time.
We got time for real. Because somebody said, "Lloyd, why did you paint that much?" I said, "Why? You gonna buy one?"
Oh shit.
I did. So you gonna buy one? I got some at the house right now.
Oh shit.
Hey, blank face.
I wish I could move this damn camera so that people could see that Not a Safe Space podcast.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the corner over there.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's coming real hard and real fast. My name should be Leonidas because I'm part of the Spartans.
Oh shit.
For real.
That's how you coming with it?
Oh, I'm on that now because I'm tired of everybody trying to judge people and put people in a box because they can't do it.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Because they don't see your vision and they downplay everything you're doing because they're not living their dreams.
I just recorded an episode, a note to self about that.
That's why we brothers. For real.
I sure did.
The more I sit back, I don't know what happened. I think in the past couple of years, my vision has changed. The way I look at people and the way I perceive things.
Okay.
And perceptions are that everybody's supporting you and everything else, but no, they're not. They're being nosy. If you ain't doing
that's a different way of looking at it, being nosy, but it's on the same vibe I'm on. So yeah.
because if you're like people that I'm not painting that much anymore, I'm doing something else, and they know I'm doing something else. They just want to know what it is,
It's because you ain't put it out there.
and I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to until you actually like, damn, that's in your face.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying? I've learned lessons. I'm not tipping my hand early.
What's the saying is, move in silence and let your, say in your case, your art yell and scream from the rooftop.
I'm moving silent to my art, it going bang, bang, bang. Like girls in the trunk.
Yeah.
For real, because I got people now that are actually working with me and doing some actual variant covers for me
Okay.
that are actually in the industry.
Nice. You don't want to name drop.
No, I'm not that guy.
Not yet.
Not that guy.
Not yet.
They'll know when they see it.
Ooh.
I'm not that guy. I'm thankful I got real friends.
I think you should name drop.
No, I got real friends. and it's weird because one of them made a new Facebook page. He inboxed me, "Hey man, that's really me sending you a request." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So you actually know who I am still.
Right.
I met you 10 years ago at a comic book convention in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, those are the people that we care about that pay attention.
And you know what's funny is he's a freaking real. He's working for Marvel.
Yeah, like let's jump back for one. I want to
go ahead.
I want to rewind for 1 second because you was talking about people who don't really support.
No, they don't.
And I know that we've talked about this a lot on the podcast, but I think since we've been off, since we haven't been like just recording shit willy nilly,
right,
and just randomly talking about stuff, and I want to dig a little deeper on that because I did just record an episode regarding that, and it's I feel like people only support you when they feel like either you've already blown up or they feel like you're gonna blow up, right?
The hangers on.
Yes, and I said that, and I mentioned you with that as well. So yes, the hangers on. I like how you say that because it's like it reminds me of somebody that's just hanging on to the back of your hoodie, just
hey dog,
just going with you.
Where you going now? What's happening? Hey,
so how do you distinguish between the people that are truly loyal, supportive, loving for what you're doing, and the hangers on? Because I always say, my little brother always told me, you watch how people move and you move accordingly.
Oh, yeah.
And since I've been doing that, people
move funny.
People move funny.
They move. The way I can tell is people bring up stuff I've done and know I've done. And certain people are like, okay, well, you did that. Why'd you quit doing that? Not what you're doing next. Why'd you working on that still?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They really say, I like that. What's up with that?
So that's the truth?
That's the truth.
Okay.
That's the truth. And the other one's coming on, hey, you ain't put out no paintings in a while. What's going on? What you doing now? What's going on? What's next?
Okay.
Because that's probing. They're really probing you. They're not supporting you. They're sitting in the back waiting for you to fail. They assumed you are failing it because you're not doing it anymore.
See, and I feel like some of the hangers-ons are the people who, well, there's two versions of it, right? So one of them is that person who's always on your feed, liking everything you share, just not really sharing anything, but just liking all the stuff.
That part.
And if they do comment, it's like, oh, this is my man, Lloyd Cheatham. You know, look what he's done, blah, blah, blah. But they ain't bought nothing. They ain't even bought a print.
Nope.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. It's much of them.
I think we've talked about this before. Like, there's shit that you have that you know I want. I just can't justify spending that money right now because I'm working on other stuff.
I know.
But if nothing else, I'm gonna be like, bro, like, when can I get a print of this? If it's a painting that costs $5,000 and I can get a print for $100,
run it.
Like, let me get that print. I want that print because I know that painting might be gone later.
No, that's facts.
But when I got that bread, I know I'm putting that in my budget. You
right.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like the people that are constantly liking, constantly sharing, constantly this and that, but they're not buying anything. They're not even really encouraging anybody to buy anything. They're just saying, look at my man.
That's the big
Look at my guy. And this is my guy. Right?
They get restricted profile.
Oh shit.
No, I'm dead serious.
You be restricting motherfuckers?
I've been doing it right and left.
Oh shit. I need to learn that.
Right and left. Because like you said, they just hang on your nuts.
Yeah.
And they're not really supporting you.
Yeah. And then you got the people who, when you can do something for them, and I'll use myself as a DJ as an example. So if somebody says, "Hey man, we're doing this event, whoop de whoop, blah blah blah," you know, right now I'm just coming up. I'm trying to get this thing together. I can only give you $150. Well, if I feel you my guy, I'm gonna be like, dude, that's cool, run it. Like I want to be a part.
Yes,
I want to help you out. It is what it is, right? But then all of a sudden, now you can afford $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for a DJ. Now you going over here and you going over there, and then when I holler at you or you holler at me and go, "Hey, can you DJ?" and I be like, "Yeah, bro, like give me $500," which is half of what I normally charge.
It is.
Oh, bro, you tripping? You charging too much? Or it gets to that point where when they feel like I can't help them out anymore, they stop liking, they stop sharing, they stop. I can always tell when somebody is getting ready to need something from me, because my not my followers, but my likes and my shares, all that shit start going through the roof for these 1 or 2 people.
Same people.
And then all of a sudden, I get the phone call. Hey, bro, we trying to do this over here. Can you?
Nope.
So you feel that like the two different people?
I'm gonna expound upon that one.
Okay.
People watching and following and looking and saying, oh, yeah. Like with the comic thing I'm doing. Loving it. Hey, man, when you done with that, come do mine. What? How you gonna be done with mine? Why would you even approach me like that? I don't care who you are. Why you approach me like that?
I approach your ass like that.
But you understand what I'm saying? All you see is what I'm trying to do. You got some half-baked idea in your head, no designs, no nothing, and when we come do all that and the work, and all I'm gonna get out of the deal is publicity.
Well, the thing is, Lloyd, you have to understand, they gave you the idea. And you wouldn't have been able to do it if they wouldn't have gave you the idea. You know how many times I hear that shit? Oh, you doing this now? Remember me and you talked about that? Yep, I do. There's a reason why we talked about it.
And I didn't do it.
But even so, if we did talk about it and I decided to do it, I've tried to bring you in many times.
Right.
And you don't want to come. So I went ahead and did it. Can't be mad. Thanks for the idea.
I've turned down jobs. I've turned down stuff with people that they got stars. They got names. Because
you have.
You know I have.
And I know that for a fact. Yeah.
And because the business,
I thought you was crazy.
The business end wasn't right.
Right.
And the people that got running it, not right.
Yep.
They can't see what they're putting out. When I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I can go work in the comic books, actually for a comic book company. These kids they still in middle school drawing.
Right.
I'm not gonna be associated with that. And then you're belittling me because I can do better than you.
Yeah,
no, I'm good.
But I think you've learned too, and I've learned, especially more so like over this break, bro. Like, would you agree? Like we're just moving different.
Oh, totally different.
Just different.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like the podcast is going to be different.
It is.
You know,
already.
I feel like my DJing is different. I feel like your art is different. The way you move. Just getting shit done. It's motivating. It's motivating to me. I probably wouldn't have half the shit done that I have done if it wasn't for you. Like basically just be like, bro, I don't have time right now. I'm busy. And I got to the point where I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was angry. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, what the fuck? Then I realized I'm like, he's doing him. This is what he's been telling me for years. Just do it. And I've told you, just do it. And we've said it back and forth. And it's like, once again, I talk all the time about how I give great advice and I don't follow my advice.
Facts.
So what you did is you flipped my advice back on me. And then I was irritated by it. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, like that one night we at your house. And I put some shit together. I said, "Why don't you come do this with me?" You said, "I can't." I said, "What?" I didn't understand. He said, "I need you to finish something."
Yeah.
I'm like, huh? I didn't get it. I kept letting life get in the way, and I couldn't finish stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
And now
I was doing the same.
Now I'm like, life gonna keep lifing.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna stop my walking.
Yeah.
Not gonna stop my running.
Facts.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
It's gotta work where I work. My job ain't my life. It's part of my life. And I don't care. People try to get me to do things. They want to pay you this, pay you that. Money don't move me. Man. Opportunity does.
Oh, man.
The right opportunity will move me.
I've said that so many times in my life. And people think, bruh, people literally think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Like we were talking at work not too long ago, and I was saying like I need X amount of dollars, right? To pay off some stuff, to pay off my house. Like my whole goal in life is to be debt free.
Correct.
So it's very, very easy for me to just pick up overtime. I can pick up I'm a nurse. I can pick up another job. I can pick up overtime. I can make money.
Right.
But it's hard because I'm like, what else can I do or can I set up that's going to also make some money? I know I can go to work overtime, make say 12-hour shift, whatever, $1,000.
Yep.
Or I can spend 50 hours doing this over here to make $1,000.
And it's yours.
People go, Well, you're stupid. Why would you do that? Because I'm trying to set something up. I keep telling people that I'm 53 years old now.
Yes.
Bro. I have more time behind me than I have in front of me.
Yes.
I'm not even trying to set shit up for me. I'm trying to set up shit for my grandkids. I'm going to be okay.
Right.
I can retire at 62 right now, keep it moving, get my little monthly income.
And be good.
And work a little side hustle, and I'm straight. Because
Right.
I got shit that's going to be paid off. Right?
But the worker bees don't get it.
You brought that back full circle quick, didn't you?
The worker bees don't get it. All they know is, okay, in Transformers 1, perfect analogy.
Okay.
Megatron, the guy, whatever, was a cool worker bee. Wanted to go do what he wanted to do, follow the rules, do everything else. Optimus, on the other hand, was like me. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can go do that. Why can't you want to do that? Why can't, and by the end of the movie, you see where they both at. One's still a worker bee, and one's the leader of everybody.
Man, with that being said, we're going to end this episode.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I'm so happy to be back.
Yes.
So happy to be kicking it with you again
Yes.
on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Basically, talking to the people about what we talk about on a regular basis.
What? Every day, damn near.
Yeah. So, man, once again, I am your host, DJ Big Mike.
And I'm the angry artist.
And this is Beyond the Tracks Podcast. Peace.